I'm Sarah Coleman. I'm a designer and an artist. I don't think I came up with the idea wasn't sort of like a aha moment. It was more something that I've always done, like take household items and make them into something else. I was working to reupholster a chair that I already had, and I took an old Louis hanging bag that I had from my dad, and I reupholstered that chair. And so that was like the first one. I loved the way that it looked, you know, and sort of, it's always hard to describe something that you just, like why you like it. And it gave me that feeling inside that I was like, this is cool, you know, I love this. I had an idea that I wanted to start making these chairs and different objects, and so I just kept my eyes open. You know, I was more focused on work. The more focused I became on these chairs, the more I saw objects like everywhere. I was walking by, there's a massage parlor down the street from me, and I was walking by and they have these like little tiny chairs. And so I went in and asked the guy if I could buy some from him. So I did, and that's how I made this little one, which was the first one. I posted that on Instagram, I put it in a pop-up, and people started asking for one. Do you have any that are full size? And so then I started searching for like the perfect folding chair. I went to so many school websites and I would order one. I went on Amazon, I went to different shops around the city, I went to some sort of large depot, and I finally found the perfect folding chair. It all really happened so fast. Like I started selling them in January, and so someone had placed an order in January and they wanted that initial chair. On average, I make about 10 to 15 a month. People either order 1 or 6. I sort of got over my fear of cutting these bags up because I was like, that's crazy. You know, I'm not gonna start just cutting up bags that are, you know, thousands of dollars. Then had the idea that I could buy these bags broken or vintage, and I could find them for less than, you know, thousands of dollars. Some people can't get over the idea of cutting up these bags, but there's so many of them, and there's so many like sitting in basements. Sustainability in fashion is something that I'm absolutely passionate about. With these chairs, I'm giving a second life to something that was just sitting in the back of people's closets. Yeah, I do. I use every part of the bag. I cut little letters out that I'll monogram something. I use the tags. The tags go on the chairs, the handles go on the chairs. The inside, like the nylon part of the bags, goes on the back and on the underneath of the chair. The lock, the zippers, I use a lot of those. A lot of it is trial and error. A lot of different glue, a lot of different versions of this chair. It's interesting, and like so many people ask me this, they're sold as art pieces, and I think that the thing that makes them art is that they're starting like so many different conversations. You know, some people are furious at me. I get messages like, how could you cut up that bag? That's crazy. Then I get people who are so inspired by it, and they're making their own things. They're like, you totally inspired me to use this material and not be scared to use it.